What's good, guys? It's me, Gerald the Weep, here back again with another video. Okay, I'm sorry for being gone for like a week. I just been super busy. I'll be uploading a video tomorrow. It's gonna be my Iki part for ReZero, and I'll make my Tanjiro for Monday, part 3 for that. And I haven't forgot about my Asta series. I'll be making that Tuesday and Wednesday, and Friday, and Thursday, and yeah, Saturday I'll try to upload. So yeah, this is, you should see the title. It says, "What if Mob was transported to My Hero?" So hopefully you guys enjoy. This should be part 3 or part 4. So enjoy. Okay, so now after I'm pretty sure you should have watched part 2 and 1. Yes, Ray is has been taken by Shigaraki. Yeah, Ray was kind of messing with him. A couple yeah, it was in the first episode or the second part. He went into the organization and he left and never came back, and Shigaraki tracked him down. And Shigaraki, yeah, basically kidnapped him. It's a couple of days later. So Mob's exams are about to start, and Ray, okay, Dipper, yeah, Dimple, I keep saying Dipper. Dimple knows Ray's been captured, and no one else sees. Well, technically, yeah, no one sees yeah, Dimple, right? I can't remember if Ray can see him or not. Oh, it's been a while since I watched Mob Psycho. Okay, I tried to look it up. I couldn't find anything, so I'm pretty sure Ray can't see Dimple. Maybe they can communicate when Mob's around, but I don't know. Anyway, Shigaraki probably doesn't see them. I guess maybe other psychics like Mob could probably see Dimple. So yeah, so Ray says hopefully that Dimple guy Ghost Thing is here to see this. Hopefully Mob gets here sooner or later. I'm pretty sure he's gonna tell him. So Dimple, Dimple doesn't want to be in this world either. So he wants to go back to the original one. And yeah, Shigaraki says, all you have to do is give me a Mob. That's all I want. I'll let you go off free. He will be very good asset to us. And you made him go to that dumb school. You don't want to know. You don't want to know what's going to happen there soon. And Ray says, "What's going to happen?" And Shigaraki says, "Okay, that's enough. Where is he right now? Bring us to him." And Ray says he's at the academy. And Shigaraki says, "Well, you're not going to be seeing him for a while." And Shigaraki puts his hand on Ray's knee, and Ray says, "I'm not into that." I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, it's been a while. Okay. So Ray, his knee starts to get it starts to get yeah. Shigaraki uses his quirk on his knee, and All For One is just watching. He isn't speaking, and he says he's gonna be very useful. We need to get him out of that academy, but we'll do it slowly. And Ray starts to scream, and yeah, Dimple, he could have went into Ray's body, but he doesn't know how strong they are, so he went to go find Mob, and now it's over to Mob. So yeah, I guess Ray's technically being tortured, kind of, by Shigaraki. Yeah, so Dimple finds Mob quite easily, and Mob is startled by this because it's like it's the middle of the day, and they're about to do their exam. And Dimple, I'm pretty sure no one else can see Dimple because they're other psychics can see him, or telekinesis people can probably see him, but they're not probably ignoring him. And yeah, Mob was just eating, and yeah, Dimple says Ray's in trouble. He's gotten captured by that Shigaraki dude. And Mob says Shigaraki. And Midoriya says, "Who's Shigaraki?" And Mob says, "I have to go do something." And Midoriya says, "Do you want me to come with you?" And Mob says, "No, it's too dangerous. So my friend's been kidnapped. A ghost is telling me." And Midoriya says, "We should report this to the heroes then." And Mob says, "No need. He's way too dangerous. He might kill Ray if I report him." And because Mob says I felt just a tiny little bit scared around him. Only seen him once, but I know he's been through a lot in his life. And Dimple says, "We don't have any time. You need to skip that exam." And yeah, Mob puts on his normal clothing on, and he gets out the window, and he jumps out, and he hurts his knee. He's not in his psychic mode, and he starts to limp, but he gets back into the motion and starts to run out of the school. And Midoriya sees this, and Midoriya tries to go find All Might or one of the heroes to help. Yeah, and Dimple takes control. I don't know why I keep saying Dipper. Dimple takes control of Mob and leads him to him. And yes, Mob sees where Ray's being held at, and Dimple says, "What do we think we should do? Should we tell the heroes about this?" And Mob says, "Well, Midoriya's probably already telling them, so we need to make our move to find him." And Dimple says, "Okay, He gets out of Mob's body, and he says he was able to melt Ray's skin, and that makes Mob go into 30% of his power." He says, "What do you mean melt his skin? What type of quirk is that?" I kind of forgot what Shigaraki's quirk name is. Okay, don't judge me. It's been a while. Like, we only seen him like one time in season 5. And I heard season 5 is being kind of trash, but I haven't watched it all, so I have to see for myself. Everyone's disappointed. I don't know how. Probably because they're messing with because of a movie or something. That's what I've been hearing. I need to figure this out for myself. I'm probably just gonna wait until season 6 comes out, which is next year, to watch season 5, finish season 5 and 6, and then everything is gonna be all right. But that song is good. That OP. Oh, opening. Is it opening? Yeah, it's opening 10 or opening 11's OP. By those wolf dudes. I can't remember their name. Okay, I'm getting distracted. It was such a good song. Okay, Mob. Yes, Mob. He goes in closer, and he tries to. Yeah, he uses his telekinesis to sneak something under the door, and Shigaraki captures the paper underneath the door, and it says, "Let go of Ray before I hurt you." And Shigaraki says, "How about you come in and try that?" And One For All says, "You need to hurry up and deal with him before he alerts the heroes." And Shigaraki busts in through. He opens up the door, and Mob dodges Shigaraki's hand and headbutts him in the stomach, and the door. And Mob shuts the door with his telekinesis. As Mob is done headbutting Shigaraki, he sees Ray is on the floor, and Ray's knee is like. I was about to make a bad joke, but I'm not gonna do it. Is almost off of his body. Like, his leg is just useless now. So Mob goes into his 100% form, and he loses it. And Mob was about to get attacked by Shigaraki once more. He was gonna try to pin Mob to the ground, and Shigaraki wasn't expecting Mob to be this powerful. Mob dodges the hit without barely moving, and he punches Shigaraki straight through the. He punches him straight through the building, and Shigaraki lands on top of the roof. And All For One saw this, and he says, "It looks like I might have to make him a new vessel if he's able to do that to Shigaraki." And Mob says, "Don't worry, Ray. I'll save you." And he starts to walk over closer to Ray, and he starts to repair. I'm pretty sure Mob can do something like that. He can repair something. I can't remember what he can do, but I know he can kind of heal people just a tiny little bit. He can heal from my memory. Mob then starts to go up, and Ray starts to move around, and he tries to get outside the building to go get some help for Mob. And Shigaraki is surprised how strong he is, and Mob walks up and says, "I'm going to kill you." And Shigaraki grabs his leg and slams him. Slams him to the ground because like Mob's only 100, like over only 100 pounds, so it's easy for Shigaraki to lift him up. And he smacks him into the ground 2 times, and Mob didn't feel any of it. And Shigaraki also used his quirk on him, and he says, "That's it? That's all you got? You're gonna need more than that to defeat me." And he knees Shigaraki off the building into another building, and Mob starts to charge up a very basically what One for All did to the ground in the My Hero world. Mob's charging that up inside of the sky, and every hero in 10 miles can see it. Even and All Might can see it too because he was looking for him. And Mob says, "Now you will die." As as this was about to happen, someone stops Mob from killing Shigaraki. They grab him with they grab him. Yeah, they grab him because he. Oh my goodness, I can't speak. Someone grabs him with feathers. After the feathers grabbed him, Mob starts to notice there's a chopper with actually a helicopter around him, and he sees that he has something big in the sky, and he lets it go, and he says, "What happened?" And Hawk, Hawk is here. That was the feathers what I was talking about earlier. He says, "You need to calm down, kid, and you need to learn how to control your power." And Hawk tries to find the villain that he was trying to defeat, and Shigaraki slips away. He can still walk somehow, because he's Shigaraki, that's why. Yeah, like, it's all because of Hulk. Like, Mob could have finished off Shigaraki right here. But now he's going to be a pain in the butt a couple of parts later from now. Probably part 5. Shigaraki's coming back. Anyway, so Mob says there was someone on the TV. I didn't catch his name. He should be still on there. And Hawk says, "No, you need a coffee. You don't need to worry about this, kid." And he sends in agents to go investigate. "You need to calm down." And Mob says, "Fine, but where's Ray? He's at the hospital. We're already calling. He already went to the hospital. But you need to calm down now." And Hawk treats him to some coffee, and he says, "You have." Okay, my headphones started powering on and powering off. I don't know why. Okay, so Hawk says, "You have a very unique power. You're like a telekinesis type, right?" And Mob says he's a psychic. So it's something like that. This is what Hawk says. "You need to learn, like I was saying on the roof, you need to learn how to control it." Oh my goodness. And Mob says, "It was because Shigaraki injured Ray. I couldn't control myself. He's the only one from my world." And Hawk says, "What do you mean from your world? I've been hearing rumors about you. I seen you on the news almost a year ago. You could become a great hero, but like I said, you just need to have patience." And also, I wanted to elaborate on, you said you're from another world. And Mob says, "Yes, but no one believes me. That I come from a different Japan, alternate Japan, where only psychics have powers." And Hawk says, "Very interesting. I might go looking up into more of that." Do you think you can connect to your world or something? Hawk is just entertaining the idea. He says, I could help with, maybe I can find some more information to help you get back to your world. And yeah, this makes Mob a little bit more happier. He says, thank you. I really wanted to see my family again. And Mob says, I need to go back to school. And All Might then shows up and finds a Mob right there. And he says, yeah, I can upload a picture of All Might, so yeah, so this is the last photo. And the video's about to end soon, so sorry about that. Anyway, All Might finds him and he says, young Mob, boo. I want to know what would All Might would say to Mob. What do you call him? Young Mob. Young Mob. Okay, I'm sorry. It sounds so weird. Okay, yeah, so Midoriya told me you were going to go defeat a villain without telling anyone. What happened if that villain was way too strong for you? And Mob says Shigaraki's not strong at all. And he says, so what happened to this Shigaraki? I almost killed him, but Hawk stopped me. He didn't deserve to live anyway if he's that evil. And Mob says, I'm sorry, I should have not said that. That's out of character of me. And he says, everyone deserves to live. Maybe, like I said, he probably had a terrible life. I shouldn't be judging him off of that. And All Might says, good. I was about to reprimand you. Anyway, you need to go back to your home. We'll do a briefing on what happened at the school tomorrow. And yeah, the part's not over yet. And so basically the same events happen, but Midoriya and Bakugo don't go all the way out, so they don't really know who's the strongest because they were worried about Mob. And yes, Midoriya injures his fingers, but he says, but he's basically all right. He can still move his body. And Bakugo hasn't lost his confidence like he should. He's still arrogant. It's gonna happen a lot later on. But Mob doesn't go straight home. He goes straight to the UA Academy. Oh, you won't believe this twist. Oh, you're not ready. And Midoriya takes off his mask and greets Mob. And Mob says, did you do it? And Midoriya says, did what? Mob says to Midoriya, you stopped me on the way to my house to say, go to the school. And you also said that you had to hurt a lot of people to get there. To stop me from doing what I was about to do. I don't understand what you meant by this. And he said he was from the future. He's a future you. I didn't get what he was meaning by this. He said he was sent back by me and a child. Do you know anything about this? He sounded like you and he looked like you too. But he seemed a lot darker. So I don't know what this is supposed to mean. And he also said to finish off Shigaraki, and he then disappeared. And he says, this is all the time that I have. And Midoriya says, I've been here the whole time. It must have been someone who looked like me. And Bakugo says, Midoriya? So Midoriya has another quirk then? He can go back in time? And Mob says, he might, I don't know. Maybe he hasn't awakened it yet. And this is where I'll be leaving off for this part. So, yes, you'll be seeing future Midoriya pop in and out in the parts too. And you'll see how Midoriya gets to that point where he has to wear that dark outfit. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the part. Leave a like and subscribe, and peace out.